Good morning, students. Our today's topic is multiplication and division of integers. First of all, let's check our rule for multiplication of integers. As you can see, if we have two integers and both are positive, so the answer is also positive. Let's take an example of this. If we have 3 into 5, so it is 15. So you can see both the integers are positives and the answer is also positive. The second rule says if one number is positive but the second number is negative, so the result is also an negative integer. Let's check. If it is minus 3 into 5, 5 into 3, 15, because one number is negative, so it is minus 15. Clear? The third rule says if the first number is negative and the second number is positive, then the answer is also a negative integer. See students, in both second and third rule, there is a simple basic thing that if one number is negative and the second is positive, whether it is the first one or whether it is the second one, the answer is negative in both the cases. Clear? So if it is 3 into minus 5, so the answer will be 5 into 3, 15, and because one number is negative, so it is minus 15. Okay, there is one more thing. As you can see in the second example, I have just written 5, but in the second example I have written minus 5 in a bracket. Why? Because when we are using two symbols, that is multiplication and subtraction, then there should be a bracket. Okay, we cannot write like 3 into minus 5. This is wrong. We cannot write this like. We have to just use the bracket. Okay, so back to our rule. The last rule says if both the numbers are negative, so the answer will be positive. Okay, minus 3 into minus 5, so minus into minus plus here, and 3 into 5, 15, so the answer is positive, that is 15. The main thing in this rule is this: if both the sign are same, whether it is the first one that both are positive and the last one that both are negative, you can see both the sign are same. If both the sign are same, then the answer will be positive. And if both the symbols are different, that means one positive and one negative, then the answer is negative. Clear? Just learn this simple thing and you can solve the questions easily. Now students, suppose if we have a very long question like minus 2 into minus 3 into minus 1 into minus 2 into minus 3, and the examiner asks that just tell the answer is positive or negative. Okay, then what you have to do, you have to just count the negative sign. Okay, here you can say 1 2 3 4 5. Here 5 numbers are negative. Okay, so just check, 5 is a even or odd? 5 is an odd number. If the negative signs are odd, then the answer will be negative. Okay, if the negative sign comes in even times, then the answer will be positive. Here it is 1 2 3 4, so you can say the answer will be positive. Now let's check and solve it. So first of all, we will solve this for minus case, means there are 5 numbers which are negative. Okay, so minus 2 into minus 3, 2 into 3, 6, and minus will be plus. Minus 1 and minus 2, minus will be plus, and 2 ones are 2, so it is 2. And now here minus 3. Okay, now 6 into 2, 12. Both are positive, so the answer is also positive. and here it is minus 3. 12 into 3, 36. Because one number is negative, so the answer is also negative. Clear? Now solve this same question for plus 3. Okay, if there is plus 3, then these two parts are same, and here this will become plus 3 plus 3 and 12 into 3, so that means the answer is positive 36. Clear? If the minus sign comes even time, then the answer is positive, and if the minus sign comes in odd time, then the answer will be negative. That's it. Now let's solve few questions for this. Let me solve C part of question number 1. Okay, so here it is minus 21 into minus 30. So first of all, check both the numbers are negative, so that means the answer will be positive. Okay, now let's multiply 21 into 30 and the answer will be 630. You can solve in a rough part if you want to solve this, and minus minus will be plus, so our answer will be 630. Okay, now take one more example. It is minus 316 into 1. What will be the answer? 316 into 1, same number. 1 is multiplicative identity also, so it is 316. You can see one number is negative and the second is positive. Both the signs are different, so the answer will be negative, minus 316. Clear? Now let's discuss question number 2. In this question we have to verify the following question. So let's note down the first question, A part. Question number 2, A part. So we have to verify this question. So as you can see, this part is on left hand side and this part is on right hand side. So we call this portion as LHS, that means left hand side. So it is 18 into 7 plus minus 3. So let's solve this part only. So as you all have studied word mass, that means first of all we have to solve this bracket. Now here minus and this is plus, so minus into plus will be minus. Okay, so 18 into, in a bracket, 7 minus into plus minus minus, so it is 7 minus 3. 7 minus 3 will be 4, so 18 into 4. Now 18 into 7, 4 will be 72. So this is our left hand side. Now we have to solve up. The next is right hand side. Okay, okay, so 18 into 7 will be 126. Here it is plus, and 18 into minus 3, so 18 into 3 will be 54, and it is minus, so this will be minus 54 because one number is positive and the second is negative, so it is minus 54. Okay, now minus into plus will be minus, so 126 minus 54. So now the answer will be 72. Now you can see in both the side, that means in left hand side and right hand side, the answer will same. So we can say it is verified. This question is verified. So we have to write here left hand side is equals to right hand side verified. Okay, this is the complete process of solving this question. You can note down this question. Question number 5 says find the product using suitable properties. So let's solve this question using properties. Here I have taken a question 8 into 53 into minus 125. We have to use the property. So here we will use suitable rearrangement. Okay, we have to rearrange this. That means we are using commutative property. So if we multiply 8 to 125, the product becomes very easy. This one is negative and this is positive. So the answer is minus 1000 and this is 53. So you can see one number is negative and the second is positive, so the answer will be negative, and it is 5, 3 and 000 answer. And if someone asks here which property you have used, so we have used commutative property. One more thing, students, if in exam the question is written use the suitable property and you have just simply multiplied it, that means 8 into 53 and then solve, the answer will remain same, but you will get 0 marks for this because you have not used the property. Okay, so always follow the instructions given on your question. Now let's take another example. These are minus 41 into 102. So now tell me here which property we can use. Some of you maybe say that we can use here closure property, but no, that is not correct. Here you can see 102. So we can divide 102 into 100 plus 2. You have already studied this concept in class 6. Okay, so we can write it as minus 41 into 100 plus 2. Okay, we have divided this 102 into two parts, 100 plus 2. Now you can clearly see this is our distributive property. So here minus 41 will be multiplied by 100 and 2. Okay, so this become, I will write here, minus 41 into 100 plus in a bracket minus 41 into 2. Okay, now solve this question. Minus into plus, minus 4100 plus minus minus 2 ones are 2, 4 twos are 8. Now minus minus plus, but we have to put the sign of greater number. Okay, so here 4100 is greater, so it is minus. Now add both the numbers, 4182. So that is the answer of this question. For multiplication and division, in both the cases rules are same. As you can see, in division also, if we have to divide two positive numbers, then the answer will be positive. If one number is negative and the second is positive, so the answer will be negative. If both the numbers are negative, then the answer will be positive. That means if both the signs are same, then the answer is positive, and if both the signs are different, then the answer will be negative. So let's take few examples. The question is minus 36 divided by 12. You can see the first number is negative and the second is positive. So 36 divided by 12. 12 threes are 36. So the answer is 3. It is plus 3 or minus 3? It is minus 3 because one number is negative. Okay. Second example says 25 divided by, in a bracket, minus 2 and minus 3. So first of all we have to solve the bracket. This will be 25 divided by minus minus plus, but we have to take the sign of the greater number, so it is minus 5. Okay, so 25 divided by 5, the answer will be 5, but it should be negative because one number is negative. The answer will be minus 5. That's it, students. This is all from today's class. Now on that note, we have completed our this chapter, integers.